The internet is ablaze after Whoopi Goldberg took a jab at Elon Musk's son, and let's just say Musk is not pleased. If you thought The View had its fair share of controversies before, this one might top them all. If there's one thing we know about Elon Musk, it's that he doesn't let things slide, especially when it comes to his family. The moment Whoopi Goldberg and her co-host took a jab at his son, Musk fired back. He called them out, accusing The View of bullying and slamming them for mocking a child on national television. He didn't hold back, calling it disgusting and saying it exposed their true colors. His tweet went viral in seconds, but he wasn't done yet. Musk went further, claiming The View is nothing more than a scripted show pushing personal agendas. He even suggested their network should face consequences for allowing hosts to say whatever they want without fact-checking. And this is where things get really messy, because when you go after someone like Elon Musk, there are always consequences. According to inside sources, The View's producers are in full-blown panic mode. PR teams are scrambling to contain the fallout, while Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar are facing intense backlash from all sides. But this isn't just about what they said, it's about who they said it about. Here's the thing, Elon Musk isn't just another billionaire or some random CEO who shrugs off criticism and moves on. He owns Twitter, he controls the conversation. If he wanted to, he could make sure The View never recovers from this scandal, and it looks like that might already be happening. Reports show Musk's tweets calling out The View have gone viral, sparking millions of reactions and fueling a growing backlash. The hashtag #Cancel_The_View began trending within hours, and ABC executives are reportedly sweating bullets. But that's not the only problem. Major advertisers are allegedly reconsidering their partnerships with The View. No brand wants to be linked to a show drowning in controversy, and if sponsors start pulling out, it could spell real trouble for Whoopi, Joy, and the entire panel. The big question now, can The View survive this? Or is this finally the scandal that will bring them down?
Pure evil.
Here's the deal, Elon Musk's recent appearance with his son at a major press conference was simply a proud dad moment, but Whoopi Goldberg saw it differently. During a segment on The View, Whoopi decided to comment on Elon's son, and let's just say, it wasn't exactly kind. Instead of recognizing it as a touching father-son moment, she chose to mock the child's name. She delivered the remark with that signature smirk dripping with sarcasm, almost like she was inviting a reaction. Elon's son's name has been a topic of jokes and confusion since the day it was announced, but hearing it mocked by a major TV host on a national platform, that's a whole different level of trolling.
On The View
Circulating online, and the backlash was swift. One person commented, "Not The View mocking a 4-year-old child is a new low, even for them." Another added, "Elon might just have to sue The View again, this time for everything they've got." But it wasn't just Musk's fans who were outraged. Even those who don't particularly like him were calling it out. One person summed it up bluntly: "Insulting the beloved 4-year-old son of an often litigious man worth $400 billion. Probably the most monumentally stupid move of a monumentally stupid woman." Somehow managed to take things to a whole new level. Instead of addressing the backlash or even acknowledging that Whoopi's remark was controversial, she doubled down. And not just casually, she went on a completely unhinged rant. What started as a discussion about Elon Musk's son somehow spiraled into a bizarre monologue. Out of nowhere, Joy threw in a comment about how Elon should have invested in better birth control if he didn't want people talking about his kid's name. Excuse me? How did we go from discussing a child's name to that? Even Whoopi looked caught off guard, like, where is this going? Here's the thing, whether you like Elon or not, dragging an innocent child into a debate about his father's choices is just weird. It wasn't just a low blow, it was completely unnecessary. Viewers watching the segment were left scratching their heads, wondering how The View managed to turn a simple discussion into a full-blown train wreck. But Joy wasn't done. She went on to criticize Elon's spending habits, questioning why he was bringing his son to public events when he's supposedly so obsessed with himself. This coming from a woman who sits on a daytime talk show dedicated to gossiping about celebrities' personal lives? The hypocrisy was off the charts. And just when we thought The View couldn't dig themselves into a deeper hole, they did. Because instead of realizing that maybe, just maybe, they had gone too far, the hosts just kept going. And now the battle lines are drawn. On one side, people are saying Whoopi crossed a major line. Mocking a child is just wrong, no matter how famous their parents are. Even some of Elon's usual critics agree that The View went too far this time. On the other side, some argue that Musk is just using this as an excuse to attack the so-called woke media. They claim he loves playing the victim when it benefits him, and that this entire controversy is just him flexing his power. But here's the thing, when has Elon Musk ever backed down from a fight? This is the same man who bought Twitter just because he could. The same guy who openly clashes with politicians, celebrities, and even entire companies. You really think he's just going to ignore these comments?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
At this point, The View might need to brace for impact, because if Elon Musk wants to make an example out of them, this fight is far from over. Now, the big question is, what happens next? Could this be the scandal that finally cancels Whoopi Goldberg? Will Elon Musk actually take legal action? Will The View be forced to issue an apology, or will they double down? And more importantly, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to follow this channel for more updates.